Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. In the last episode, we continued our efforts pushing through Mexico, over here, and we also did a little bit of work here in Brazil. So, we were able to take the last Mexican victory point, and we were able to, annex Mexico, or at least enforce conquest on it. It's still occupied. And we've moved most of our army up to the American border. We do need to do a little bit of organization here before we're ready to begin the assault into the United States in earnest. Also, we brought the army we had used to take Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. We tried to push through Bolivia into Brazil. That just wasn't going to work. And instead, I loaded them up on transports, which I probably still have transports over here, and landed them here where, was it Uruguay? Yeah, Uruguay used to be, because they had a victory point down here we needed to take right here, and we started pushing north. But while we were working on that, Spain came along and landed an amphibious force here in Sao Paulo and took the city. And then we moved to back their play, putting in 4 corps worth of units into this little pocket here to try to push out from it. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep that force supplied. If we can't, we might have to pull some guys out, but that's okay. So we're going to try and push to get Rio de Janeiro here. The one problem is that this right here is also a victory point, and it has a big old stack of units on it in a jungle. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do there if we have to take it. We'll see what happens if and when Rio falls. Once we take out Brazil and the enemy units in Brazil, we can then move all these forces that we have down here and get them up into, the American front here. So that's the other issue. The other thing is that I don't know why these guys aren't at war. Everybody, I didn't have the opportunity to tag over into them because I just didn't have time today. Before I need to start recording to go in there and try and figure out what's going on. So we'll just have to leave them for now. I think we should probably be able to take down Brazil without their assistance, so we should be alright on that front. So let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get things moving. Yep, all the stuff. Interlocked welded armor construction advance. That was one of the techs that I pushed to the front for armor. Because these are 1948. We shouldn't need like 1958 tech to unlock 1948 designs. So I have to think that it's something here that isn't done. Like maybe it's armor metallurgy. That should be in here somewhere. Because we got... So we should have advanced tank optics. Advanced armor designs. Yeah, should be working on a bunch of things there. Because 1948 designs for a medium tank, since we have a lot of medium tanks, isn't really going to cut it. So we need to get those upgraded and upgraded soon. Alright, now the other thing we need to do is we got all of our command structures here. Then we just need to figure out where they're supposed to go. Because we got lots of red lines. Oh. Those armies are part of that army group. Okay. And what's Oh, this guy needs to get up here. Well, who's his core? Okay, his core is over here. So that core needs to deploy over there, and this guy, heavy armor, needs to get over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... Alright, you guys need to deploy over here, along with... Where did this come from? Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's move them over here. This is where we want to put them. We want them over there on the west coast. Because I think we're going to take California first. You... Oh, the whole... See, this is where things are going to get messy. We've got one division over there that needs to come over here. So, let's move you there. Let's get you... over there. Alright, you just need to move up there. You need to move up here, because all you guys are moving as well. Again, just needs to move over there somewhere. Again, up here. Up here. And then the large commands. Okay, so top level commands. Alright, so those guys are there, so they just need to move up there. Same with this guy. This guy needs to move over here. This guy needs to move with these. So all these guys sorted out, so that all the command bonuses move properly with the associated divisions. Alright. Just a bit of housekeeping that just has to get done. Alright, so that ought to do it. And actually, most of the divisions kind of spread out pretty well where they're supposed to be. The only issue is going to be supply. But right now, what we need to focus on is Brazil. Okay, so this guy needs to move forward. This guy needs to move here. This guy needs to move here. Move there, move there. This guy needs to push there, push there. We're going to keep rolling forward here just in case we need to. Alright, so what's inefficient here? First aid and combat medicine. Okay. That should be under nation, so first aid and combat medicine we'll take off the line. Armor metallurgy. Alright, did that change anything here? No, it didn't. And we're too far down the list on here for me to actually see what I need. So... We may end up having to drop another nuke on Brazil. To get their national unity low enough. Keep these guys moving. Get them so they can keep up. Actually, let's have all these guys push into here. The 158th Green Clovers, the 39th Cougars Division, and the 108th Griffins Division, and the 197th Hercules Division are attacking me here. Oh, and we're taking a good beating. Okay, so let's get those guys there. Let's take a couple of these divisions and launch an attack on them there. We won the Battle of Austin, okay. Move you into San Antonio. Let's actually take a few of these divisions and deploy them over there. If that's where they're going to start attacking me, we're going to need to get some more defense in there. One thing I really do want to do is actually push into the United States. A little bit. Take a couple of guys. Push there. These guys don't have enough. You guys don't have enough supplies to move. These guys do. Where's those heavy transports? And they should be supplying these guys. Move the heavy transports there. And then let's have them drop supplies there. Alright, so let's go see what's going on in Brazil here. That's just a bunch of command units. Alright, looks like we destroyed them. Oh, looks like they retreated out of there. I need to divert some units to retake this. Alright, let's see. Let's actually take a couple of units and move them that way. Tank destroyer advance. Might as well keep that moving as well for now. They keep trying to push. Being bombed in Brownsville. As he move there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the mountain infantry, move them all over here. The rest of these guys move here. Those guys can probably push up there for now. These guys can move this way and eventually in there. See, this is a problem. This is a big problem. A heavy transport should be supplying these guys. Why did these guys not take San Antonio? Take it. And take Austin too. Okay. Let's see. Let's take attack from there. Keep that guy moving. Keep these guys moving. Keep these guys moving. How does the infrastructure look? Okay, so this flank does need to be held. Keep them at the front. Warriors need their haul. All right. Alright, let's see if we can get into San Diego. Alright, that guy's still redeploying. No, we have better use for officers, save our money. No, we're not going to be building those Big airports, alright. Because if we look at the infrastructure here, there's much better infrastructure in the United States than there is in Mexico. So I'm hoping as if we can get everybody into the US, supply throughput will improve a little bit. It's assuming that they actually try to push the supplies through those channels there. Okay, I just need... We're almost to the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro. They just keep poking me there. It's getting really annoying. Let's see, start production, advanced armor designs. Did that change anything? No, it did not. I guess we'll throw heavy armor designs up at the top as well. Don't know why we would need 1952 heavy armor designs for 1948 medium armor, but yeah. And this... Oh, apparently that's not being worked on. That needs to be worked on. Alright, we've arrived. It's a lot of forces in Rio. What's going on here? Is someone trying to make an amphibious landing here? Apparently. You guys... Alright, we sunk the pride of the Brazilian fleet. Let's continue to push here. See, I don't even know what this is going to look like. I don't think a single unit is going to do it. Then again, they are just all mostly core commands. Alright, won the Battle of Rio de Janeiro. Actually, let's just redirect all of our forces that way. Strategically redeploy them. Actually, let's move them over here, because there looks like there's a fleet ported in Rio, so as soon as we take the city, that will force them out of the port. Right, everybody rush to that port. How are things looking in the US? We're about to take San Diego. Everybody into San Diego. And why has San Antonio not been taken yet? It's about time we just took Austin. Okay, we've taken San Diego. San Diego has fallen. Alright, we need to get supplies into San Diego. What I actually want to do is probably change some of this stuff here. Because we really shouldn't need to be pushing supplies into Veracruz here. Because we should be supplying them from here. So we'll remove the... Though this is a supply source. We'll move this from Veracruz. So who is supplying Veracruz? Ergly there. Okay, cancel that convoy. Set up a convoy from here to San Diego. 23 ships. Or convoys. There we go. Large fleet, no, we don't need that. Alright, so that should hopefully get some supplies. Those heavy transports. Supply these guys. Because they have no organization right now. Alright, everybody here move into San Diego. Actually, strategically redeploy into San Diego. What I really need is some way to get some air supplies into our guys over there. And there actually is some supply here. My transport wing, where are you? It's ridiculous that we're overloading the supply throughput there. Alright, rebase down here. I mean, that's some of the best infrastructure you're gonna get. Let's see the supply throughput. We can transport 1,300 supplies per day. Hold on. Required daily supply. Well, yeah, I guess. We need a ton. They're still trying to supply from Veracruz. That's dumb. See, I wish I could manually tell them where they should be trying to supply from. Because then I could tell them, try and get their supplies from Corpus Christi, or try and get their supplies from San Diego, rather than trying to go all the way to Veracruz down here for some supplies. Let's see if we can take that other port. What's going on down here? Let's see. Can you guys move forward? You guys attack these guys. Where's my transports? There. Push supplies into that province. Because we need these guys to move. Alright, we got some additional research. Come on. Let's just roll it forward as fast as possible. Okay. And Rio's fallen. But it's still only 93.5%. So we're going to have to get this one, or nuke it, or something. Alright, well, we're actually at the limit that I have for recording tonight. So we were able to get Rio de Janeiro. We have pushed a little bit into the United States, but, you know, we're having trouble getting supplies to move where they need to move. You know, what else is new? So maybe I should just keep them moving there. We're able to get the city of Oceanside. Let me just take a look. A couple of things here before we end this. So let's send these infantry here. Let's send the armor here with, well, with all of the all that guy, those guys, and we probably don't need all this armor sitting there, so let's move them like that. Oh, and we have this whole pile, so everybody here redeploy over to San Diego. And we're gonna need another supply route into Oceanside. We'll just set that up real quick, and then we'll call it. Zero fuel. That's not ours. Any of these supply routes we can actually cancel? No, we need to keep these guys all supplied. Probably into here we don't need any more. So this one, cancel it. Set up a supply route from here to here, and we'll just let that fill in naturally. The day ticks over. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna call this an episode here. We need to figure out what we're gonna do about Brazil. We're on the verge of taking them out. So, in fact, we could probably just launch an attack here. The rest of these guys can swing this way, launch an attack there. Once they get there, we'll try and get as much, this surrounded as much as possible, hit it with as much as we have, maybe even drop a nuke on it, and see if we can take it, and then that will take Brazil out of the fight. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.